All right, this is Kid Cabela from Veracity and Defiance, and I'm with...
My name's Deb.
I'm Keith Tracer.
All right, and where are you guys from?
Michigan, Ypsilanti, Michigan.
All right, so welcome to the DNC convention. What brings you out here? Why are you out here?
For the last year and a half, I've been closely following the primary. I really do believe that there were unethical, behaviors and just like corruption, like things that were not being properly, investigated. And then recently with the WikiLeaks, it's just come out that it's true. And it just feels really dishonest. And honestly, there's a whole like Democrat versus Republican thing. And what happens when the people whose team you want to be on are being dishonest, it fuels the other side. We want integrity in the Democratic Party, and we're not seeing it right now. We're looking for Bernie to be the Democratic nominee because that's the only way to save the Democratic Party. They've committed political suicide by backing Hillary. She loses to Trump in polls, but Bernie wins.
All right, so then how do you feel about Bernie Sanders' speech last night where he was basically praising and telling his own supporters that they need to fall in line and, support Hillary Clinton? How does that make you two feel being Bernie Sanders supporters?
Well, it sounds to me like he's being told you need to fall in line or get the hell out. I'm not going to fall in line.
Watching the start of the speech, he came out and had that mischievous smile on his face. He's playing chess for the long run. And the first half of his speech, man, it was so powerful. It was everything that he'd said, and like the thank you, and everyone kept cheering. So many people want him in there. So it felt like he said what was from his heart, and then you watch his face. He gets this. Like he can't keep it off his face. You could tell when he's saying things that he doesn't want to say, which it's on his sleeves. And then he said what he had to say because otherwise he would not be allowed to speak at the convention if he doesn't support Hillary. But the roll call, they did the roll call this morning, and honestly, that has me really mad too, because they were going to do a roll call where people would actually vote, where you can see how many people are voting. But what did they do? They counted them up, tallied the numbers. What happens whenever they have tallied the numbers in the primary? They fudge them. They fudge the numbers. They make up what they want. I'm really upset that they had the roll call this morning. They had them write down their things.
All right, and obviously tonight the delegates and superdelegates are going to be voting for who the nominee is. If both of you had a chance to speak to the delegates, what would you say to the delegates in regards to picking the Democratic nominee? Let's start with you.
We don't need more war. We don't need more fighting. We don't need more killing. We need to take care of our people.
If your main goal is to defeat Trump, Bernie beats Trump.
All right, now Trump, obviously, he changes his mind every day. He says horrible, misogynistic, racist, fascist things. But what concerns you as potential voters in this general election about a Clinton administration and a Clinton campaign during this general primary?
Her first appearance in politics was the Watergate investigation that she was fired from for being unethical and dishonest, and she has done nothing since.
What concerns you with a potential Clinton administration?
I'm hoping that the planet is around long enough for my grandchildren to live on, and she supports fracking. I am not for that. And she's also supporting the TPP. A lot of her policies are more Republican than Donald Trump's. A lot of people are saying I'm not voting for Hillary because I don't vote Republican. Bernie Sanders and Trump actually agree that the TPP is a bad thing.
All right, if Hillary Clinton is the Democratic nominee and she's on the general primary, are you two going to go ahead and switch to Jill Stein, Green Party?
I'm not completely sold on Jill Stein yet. I don't know what I'm going to do because Bernie Sanders is the best person that our country can offer to be our president. I don't know what I will do.
If I can't vote for Bernie Sanders, I don't know enough about Jill to support her. I'll have to abstain.
All right.
Not Hillary or Trump.
All right. Well, then this is Kid Cabela from Veracity and Defiance signing out.